and welcome to the Talkin Yanks pregame show for Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. On this program, we will discuss the lineup. It's new. We will discuss the pitching path to victory. It might be new. We will give you some what to watch for. We have good ones coming. Joe's McFly will then come join us for Premonitions. I already had one in the car. And his what to watch for, or anything that he wants to talk about that has not already been said. You taking notes? He said no. All right.
I'm going to be rude.
Jake's going to be rude.
Which baseball game are you more excited for? Today's baseball game?
Yes.
Or the first game of spring training?
Ooh. Today's. I am excited for the game.
Yeah, there hasn't been baseball in like 4 months.
Going into a known win's awesome.
Yes,
oh, knocking on wood.
I'm bored.
Hey, hopefully we get a fucking challenge, you know? Be better for the stream and all that. Make sure you join us on the stream, or we just go at and get them. I had so many thoughts. I don't even know if they're premonitions or just like thoughts, but let's go over the lineup. We thought they were going to make some changes with the lefty Matt Boyd in there and being up 2-0. They did. Gleyber Torres, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge. That's the same 1-2-3. Stan slides up to the 4-hole and he's the DH. That is normal versus a lefty. So that's a change in the postseason lineup, but it's not really a change in their lefty lineups. Although they did not do it against Reagan's, right?
No.
Yeah. Then Jazz Chisholm Jr. slots into the third base position when the 5-hole. John Birdie batting 6th because you want a righty there. So your options are Birdie or down the line, Trevino. Volpe stays in the 7-hole. Verdugo in the 8-hole. And Trevino is in the 9-hole. Joe's text you something or something?
Joe's texted us something. He said, in quotes, hey, we might play Fry next game.
They didn't. They went Quan. Manzardo was having great at-bats. Ramirez, Naylor, Thomas, Sheeman, Jimenez, Hedges, Rocchio. And I said this to you guys, and I'm prepared to get burned on all of this.
Let's get burned, dude.
That's what I'm saying. So Evan from the fan, you know?
Right.
Evan Roberts, E-Rob, he was talking and he was like, Mets fans, lay off the Yankees about their path, they're winning, blah, blah. And then I was like, okay, what's his criticism for Yankees fans? Because I'm not in the world of social media that I guess he's in. And he was saying, Yankees fans, be the Yankees fans, be cocky, be arrogant. Like that's who you are. And I was like, wait, hold up.
Right.
Are we not, are there people, because we've been doing that.
Yeah.
So Evan Roberts, you're getting your wish here, man. I'm ready to get burned on this if they lose tonight. I'm cocky and arrogant right now. And bored. I'm bored.
Now that I'm actually looking at the lineup.
Yeah.
John Birdie 5 playing first base is peacocking on them.
6 playing first base, but yes.
And spring training vibes. I guess after seeing this lineup, I'm surprised they didn't put Dominguez in there.
I'm not surprised by that.
Fuck it.
I get the lineup. I get what I got Trevino for Wells I thought was going to happen.
Right.
Because it's a righty and you're up 2-0 and do it. And I think Wells can do well from a little break here. And then Birdie I thought would get in there, but I thought it would be for Jazz because Rizzo has looked good in the postseason and Jazz has not. But over the course of like the season, Jazz has been good versus lefties and Rizzo has not. So they're not going on the small sample size of the postseason. They're going on the sample size of the full season where I think Jazz was pretty neutral. He had he's 787 OPS against righties. He had a 705 against lefties, Jazz. And Rizzo is not there. So that's the one thing I thought. Rizzo would be in. But, you know, he's got a broken hand and he's coming back and Jazz's defense has been great. And he's got speed, so there's elements that Jazz brings if he's on base. But other than that, I'm not upset about this lineup, and I've actually thought myself into a lot of positive caverns of possibilities.
Yeah, Jazz got the double last game that goes to the wall, so they're going to try to feed into that to get them to try to get him hot. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I genuinely think getting Trevino involved, getting Birdie involved is like just being prepared. If this was a do-or-die game, if this was Game 7, I don't think this is the lineup.
No, not at all. This is a 2-0 lefty on the mound. Let's get people involved.
It's a get reps playoff game.
I think like pitching path to victory, which is next.
That's insane.
I love it.
It's insane.
Are you upset about it?
I'm upset at the Guardians.
Oh, okay. Upset at the Guardians for it not being a series. I do think that they're just going to be in there against Boyd, and Curry tweeted that they probably Wells and Rizzo will pinch hit if they bring out one of their righty relievers, which I think, yeah, like we don't have many righty bats. Birdie and Trevino aren't pinch hitting for those guys.
Right.
So it makes sense. Now we have some weapons to dispose of on the bench, which we haven't in the past games.
I think the game will matter. I think if they could sneak the rest day for Rizzo, I think they'll do that. Because, Rizzo's look great, but if it's not a need, if it's not a late game, tie game, something like that, I think if they can get through without using Riz, I think they just give him an extra day.
I think they only pinch hit for a close game and need it, yeah.
Well, that's where I don't know with Wells. Like, they might try to spark him a little bit or just get him ready, like if that's what this is.
Well, he had a good at bat against Gaddis. So I think if Gaddis is on the mound and it's a close game, or even like up 4, hey, let's see if we go in there, have another good at bat against him. But I hope no one's freaking out about the lineup.
Nobody's freaking out about anything.
All right.
It's a 5 o'clock game.
Yeah, it stinks. I don't like it.
What are you doing?
Let's talk about Clark and the pitching path to victory.
Sure.
Because if the lineup is indicative of the pitching path to victory, I'd really like to see Cousins and Hamilton get some reps in this game. We haven't seen them.
Yeah.
At all, really.
Depending what Clark looks like today, let him ride. Let's go, Clark. Be the guy. If Clark is looking 2 times through, or, the postseason's different. Like we saw Sevy and Buehler throw 4 innings and 4.2 innings yesterday, just because that's kind of playoff baseball at this point. If Clark's in that territory, I would still expect like Tim Hill to be the first man in, just with all the lefties. And then if they do pinch hit for those guys, then that opens up the Cousins, Hamilton lane. I think you'll definitely see one of Hamilton or Cousins in this game. At the same time, if Game 3 is there to win,
you win it.
Clay Holmes will be in it. Luke Weaver will be in it.
What do they got? Kwan's a lefty. Manzardo's a lefty. J-Ram
David Fry will probably pinch hit for him.
J-Ram is going to hit lefty against Clark. Naylor's a lefty. So that's 4 lefties in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Schneemann, Jimenez, and Rocchio will all be batting lefty.
It's a lefty stack.
Thomas is righty and Hedges is righty?
Thomas, Head, and Hedges are the 2 righties.
All right.
Some switch hitters in there. They'll be batting lefty against Clarkie.
Interesting. Because at one point, like last year, Clark really struggles against lefties. At one point in this season, he was better against lefties. He's the same.
Yeah.
He's the same against lefties and righties. They keep doing this. They keep doing these stack lineups against pitchers that are pretty neutral split wise, and I don't think that's smart lineup building.
And Cleveland's like biggest threats. Like right now, Cleveland needs some solo homers, 2-run homers, and like the guys that would hit that would be Fry and Johnkency Noel, and those guys are on the bench.
Yeah, I don't like this lineup from Cleveland.
So like maybe the Yankees do go peacock mode and they say don't even bother Tim Hill. Like Hammy, Cousins, you guys go get their lefties out. Because they're not like home run guys.
Jimenez got a single off Clark way earlier in this year. And
they're pitching around Jimenez.
yeah, they're going to pitch around
They
guys.
surround him twice.
They're going to pitch
yesterday.
around he's in front of Hedges today. So they're going to pitch around him. Clark struck out the side of Rocky Oquan and Jimenez in his start. He walked both the Naylor bros. He walked Bo Naylor.
I think I've got it.
Damn, man.
Clark for 5.
Okay, Clark for 5.
Stroman for 3. Cousins gets the 9th.
All right.
Yanks win 9-0.
Okay. I like that. That's good.
What did Iggy Pop say?
I'm bored. I'll pull the lyrics up so I make sure I got that right. Iggy Pop, I'm bored lyrics.
How high did that get on the charts?
I'm the chairman of the board.
Whitey Ford.
I'm a lengthy monologue. I'm living like a dog. I'm bored. I bore myself to sleep at night. I bore myself in broad daylight because I'm bored. Just another slimy bore.
That's when music was music.
Yeah.
That's all that is. That intro riff's kind of nice, though.
You got to see the dancing. Did you see it?
Oh, yeah.
It is good dancing.
I'm the chairman of the board.
Okay.
I'm a lengthy monologue. I'm living like a dog. I'm bored.
We're going to get humbled, and maybe that's good.
Let's get humbled,
Maybe
dude.
that's
Some
good.
people want the Yanks to get humbled.
I don't want them to get humbled, but
No,
whatever.
I want him to get going, dude. I want him to get going. Look at Matthew Boyd versus the Yankees. There's not a lot of sample. Judge has the most plate appearances, 11. He's 2 for 6 with 5 walks.
You thought we weren't going to talk about Judge.
You thought we weren't going to bring up Judge? Okay. 2 for 6 with 5 walks. He got a 638 on base percentage versus Matthew Boyd.
He's bored.
Glaber has bad numbers. 1 for 9 with no walks. Verdugo, not great. Trevino's 1 for 2 with 3 walks. Soto's 1 for 2 with a homer. Soto and Judge went back to back on him when he faced them last game. And I think Stanton hit one to the track. Yes. Stan hit one 366, 2-0 fastball to the track. So they'll probably go 3 homers in a row.
I heard you mention that somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's the situation, what to watch for.
Yes.
It was a little bit my premonition, but I like it so much I moved it to what to watch for.
Okay.
Trevino is behind the dish. I listened to about 2 seconds of 2 Guardians podcasts last night just to tune in and see what they were talking about. And then I was like, oh, I got to get out of here. But they were like, we're not being the guards. We're not running the bases. We're not stealing. So I think with a righty on the bump, Clark, and Trevino now behind the dish, they're going to try to burn on the bases when they get on. Trevino runs back picks and pickoff plays very well. He has the bad arm. If you're straight stealing second on him, they picked both Naylor brothers off and someone else off during the regular season. I think that'd be a swift kick in the nuts if the guards are like their whole pre-game speech. Hey, Trevino's behind the dish. We're going to be active on the base pass site. All right, we're going to make them play our style of baseball. We're going to make them force throws. We're going to make them first runner that gets on. Run the pickoff play twice. Peg them. That's like a little bit of my premo, a little what to watch for. I'm excited about it.
So you have that as a premo and a what to watch for?
Yep.
Okay.
My other what to watch for is them bringing Clase out early to try and like stifle something. And the Yankees don't pinch hit for Trevino nor Birdie, and they just go single off of him and ruin their time.
Another Premo and what to watch for.
Both those guys, Birdie and Trevino, are going to have better at-bats against Clase than Rizzo and Wells. And they already have. Trevino's got him before. Like, it's kind of like, think of all the guys that have beaten Clase and the 4 blown saves against us. It's been Volpe, IKF, Trevino, like bat to ball guys at the bottom. Like, Birdie fits the bill perfect there. If it gets to that point.
I like that.
Yeah.
I want to see how Jake Cousins looks. I don't know. Give me the second third of the lineup. You know, there's a lot of different ways to chop up the lineup.
Thomas, Schneemann, Jimenez, Hedges.
No. Stanton, Chisholm, Birdie. The 3 Yankees that do not have hits against Boyd.
Okay.
So let's see what that looks like. You know,
Yeah.
Sometimes we get lost in the top tree. Sometimes you're looking at the bottom tree of the lineup. What they gonna do? Give me the middle tree.
The Marlins, Jazz and Birdie.
It's crazy. Marlins have to be stumped.
Jazz, Stanton, Birdie, Marlins.
Wow, Stanton, Jazz, Birdie, Marlins.
You have two of our former shortstops. Mm-hmm. One that we turned to center fielder. You have our center fielder and our shortstop. Our center fielder playing third base and our shortstop playing first base for you. What's that about?
Damn.
So bored.
Hey, on my website that gets all the stats, I won't say a lot of these because I want to steal stuff from you. But on the Matthew Boyd section, it says this player does not have remarkable notes, probably due to lack of playing time. So, like, Boyd didn't play enough. I think he played a decent amount this season.
Yeah, he had a nice year.
8 starts. I guess that's not enough for them to even, like, conjure up some stats.
Is Matthew...
He threw 72 pitches in his first outing against Detroit and then 33 in his second. They're in a tricky position, these guards and Steven and Vogt, because they can't lose this game and go down 3-0.
No.
They also have used a ton of bullpen this whole postseason. They have 3 games in a row if they want to, like, stay alive. So, Boyd, if you're a Guards fan, if I'm talking Tribe, is that the name of their show? Locked On Guardians? There's a bunch of them. Boyd needs to give you like 6 and 3 earned and 6 and keep you in the game so you can hand it to Cade Smith and Gaddis and Clase and save a bunch of other guys for the next 2. That's like what they need. That's their pitching path to victory.
I hope the Yankees don't play Boyd. Or maybe I do.
No, I don't want them to play Boyd. Dude, we're looking at I think the Guards were the best home team and the Yanks are the best road team. So that's fun storyline.
You got the verse lefty stuff too. Yeah, I don't know. I just asked AI if Matthew Boyd's a good playoff pitcher.
Wow, the Yankees were 50-31 on the road, and the Guardians were 50-30 at home. What did AI say?
In summary, Matthew Boyd has shown he can be a good playoff pitcher based on his recent performances and regular season statistics. However, the overall effectiveness of the Guardians pitching staff remains a concern as they progress through the playoffs.
Wow. That's good. I'm gonna ask AI, what do I need to know about Matthew Boyd? Born February 2nd, 1991 in Mercer Island, Washington.
Oh.
Made his debut in 2015 with the Blue Jays before being traded to the Tigers, where he spent most of his career. Boyd is known for a strong Christian faith, which he credits as a source of inspiration and guidance throughout his career. He and his wife Ashley founded Kingdom Home, a nonprofit organization that works to prevent child sex trafficking in Uganda. That's awesome.
Support that.
Yeah. Joe's, you were going to say that? You're mad that I took that one?
No.
Joe's almost walked out of the room.
No, I needed to get up because I'm bored.
I always respect.
Joe's just bored. He's bored of the dance.
I always respect people from Washington.
You do?
Yeah. I
D-
feel like
DC?
I feel like it. No, West Coast Washington. I feel like it's
Born on Mercer Island.
it's Connecticut's like West Coast cousin.
Oh. It's like Vermont's West Coast cousin.
Yeah, it's tough because the Northeast is so jumbled. But I have if you put
A
Connecticut,
little more
on
whackety schmackety dude.
Connecticut's got some WSM. Any other premos?
Nah, I mean, I can conjure up some more. Joe's? You got a premo?
I think I might have a big one, and I think I might place a bet on it. It's something that hasn't happened in a while.
First inning homer from Judge.
I think the Volpedo hits a homer today.
Ooh.
When's his last homer?
Does he have a homer in Cleveland?
Hey,
I think the mic works.
I can hear it.
Joes, do we have you?
Hey, chat. How you guys doing today?
Tom and Kim.
Comment Cam in the chat. Got the road grays on.
Smart.
So do the boys.
Never hit a home run in Cleveland.
I've been looking for the Yankee
Last
turtleneck.
homer, September 21st at Oakland.
Okay.
That long.
I was taking notes, and you guys took 3 of the things I was going to talk about. So I took
What
them
3? The Uganda one, and what else?
Giancarlo, I think that was like a what to watch for Giancarlo because he doesn't have any hits, but he's hot, and I don't know why. I thought that the mic was working, but I guess not. Sorry, chat. Let me see what this says.
You've taken good notes? Those are horrible.
He was bored, dude.
It says, these are my notes. Can you read this?
Things
You typed
to talk
it out.
about.
It's not like it's handwriting.
Oh, no.
When you
Can you read that?
things to talk about, I'm yawning a lot because I'm bored. Wow. Not going to be boring on the live stream today because we're going to pants
No.
Joe's in between every inning.
That's not happening, but we're...
Sorry. We're going to
okay.
attempt to pants Joe's in between every inning.
I will say this.
Sorry. We're going to attempt to pants Joe's between every half inning. It's 18 attempts.
No.
That's a lot.
I will say this. I will say this. I will, even if the Yankees lose this game, it's about how they manage it. Like, if they try to go really laissez-faire, I still want them to be like, we got to go get this game.
Right.
I think that's an attitude thing. If they try to manage it as if like, oh, we're fine. We got that I don't like because that's how you allow other teams to get back in the series.
So
Royals game 4. They had the right attitude. They're like, no, we're getting it done.
Yes, that kind of attitude. You know what? Let's try to get.
could you give me an example? I'm new. I'm a new Yankee fan this
Okay.
year. I just subscribed to Talkin Yanks.
Okay.
What's a move you don't want to see them do today?
Okay, like an example, you have a chance to go win the game. You're now in the 7th inning, and instead of you going to relievers to try to go get you that, you try to get by with other guys because you feel like you have a 2-0 lead. That I don't want because you have the win in front of you,
Right.
right? Now the Yankees might.
You don't want the Yankees to punt a win today.
Don't give me a punt playoff game.
Yeah, because then you can punt tomorrow. 3-0. Bring it to game.
I don't like punt any game, but
No, I mean,
think,
have Trevino pitch.
I feel like that almost ended the episode. Right? Now you're saying that.
You forgot to respond is what happened.
All right.
It's like I talk, you talk situation.
I think that the Yankees need to kind of like attack this game.
All right, I agree.
You know,
All right. Guardians are the 4th best team OPS-wise for Volpe. 317 batting average, 404 on base percentage, 512 slugging against the Guards. Now, the ballpark.
Oh, what does Judge do in Cleveland? I feel like he has good numbers there.
I'll look it up.
You said this the other day.
In Cleveland? No, I didn't.
I think so.
No, I didn't.
I didn't.
He did not.
I didn't say that. No, I didn't. I'm black.
He's got a 316, 409, 421 at Progressive.
And he's progressing.
He is. What do you want me to look up? Do you want me to look up just 2024 numbers or career?
I was looking at career because I feel he's played a lot there, especially in the postseason.
Okay, don't yell at me about it.
I did not. I didn't. How would you guys spell that in the chat? I didn't.
I didn't.
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 I did not.
I do have a Premo real quick.
All right.
Please. It's tough to bounce back from that. You forgot how strong these mics were.
The mics are pretty strong.
Yeah. You just got to turn yours on.
My Premo is Birdie hits a double.
That Premo's boring, dude.
Dude, I'm bored.
That's about as boring of a Premo as one could say.
Hey,
Birdie hits a double? Okay.
left center field.
Is it like a hustle double? Is it like nice? Is it off the wall?
It's a big double, almost unexpected.
Here's my. I like that more. It's a big one and it's unexpected. I'd like that
It's
more.
almost unexpected.
Almost.
Not unexpected. It's almost unexpected.
Okay, the Yankee with the most hits at Progressive Field is Brett Gardner. He's got 43.
I hate Brett Gardner.
Derek Jeter had Derek Jeter second place, 28.
He got his first hit there.
What did you want me to look up? Judge, this is awful. Judge has bad numbers. Why'd you do this?
You told me he had good numbers.
No, I didn't. Judge has 182 batting average, 314 on base, and 354 slug.
When?
In his whole career, including regular season and playoffs at Progressive.
You know what, Jim? I don't like your numbers, so I disagree with them.
All right, yeah, I don't like him either. So I'm gonna toggle it back just the last
I got
three,
really upset that you
just the
brought
last
that up.
3 years.
How many home runs he has?
No one looked.
No one looked?
I'm
I changed the thing.
I'm bored.
Maybe
All right.
we'll get like a
Glaber has good numbers. No, he's got good on base and batting average, but not a lot of slug. The best slugging is. Oh my goodness, dude! Who cares about any of this shit?
get like
There's a bunch of players that I don't.
I didn't.
you know, if you're getting into crossword puzzles or Sudoku, it might be good to have one of those for
No,
like
just put the stream on.
like when the Guardians are hitting
No, what with the stream?
with the stream.
Okay, so you got the game, the stream,
Stream
and
on
some
a
Sudoku.
laptop,
Game
game on a
stream
phone.
And if you're wearing a turtleneck, send a picture of you wearing it.
Yes.
We didn't put them on today. Because you've been
Jake's
wearing it.
next.
Sorry, we came from the house.
Spring training.
I might go.
Tell me the lineup again.
Ours or theirs?
Ours. Birdie, Judge, Soto, Stanton, Torres, Volpe, Verdugo. In no order. I just need all the names.
That's not the lineup. huh?
Trevino. Who am I
Glaber,
missing?
Soto, Judge, Stanton, Jazz Chisholm,
Missing Jazz.
Manzardo.
Birdie, Volpe, Verdugo, Trevino.
All right, so I'm looking at all those players the last 3 seasons, including the postseason, at Progressive. Highest slugging belongs to John Purdy. He's got a double and a homer.
No, what did I just say?
A double and a homer. Verdugo has next highest slugging, 4 doubles and a homer.
That's
Juan
what-
Soto has no doubles, no triples, but he got a homer.
So is everybody just homering? What about you?
Kind of. Trevino's got 2 homers there. Judge has 2 homers there. Stan has 1. Volpe, Glaber, and Jazz, no homers there. Jazz has terrible numbers. 11 at-bats.
Wow.
In Progressive. Then Stanton has bad numbers, and Trevino has good slugging, but not good anything else.
I do want to hear Jeter speak.
They probably lose today.
Dude, I've been watching, like last night, the Mets game ended, and Jeter post-game was on.
I like hearing the
I
speak.
love it, dude. I listened to it. They were doing what we're doing right now, like letting the show last too long and having nothing to say. And I was still sitting there just like, I like this. You guys are talking. I like you, Jeter. And then A-Rod went on a monologue, and I was like, all right, we'll wrap that up.
Yeah. I like Jeter a lot.
Can you hit the passing button, babes?
Passion. Passion.
Guardians announce Gavin Williams will start Game 4 tomorrow.
Who?
Who? I think David Fry's starting too.